Glad she didn't sing that other song. Boy, I was on the edge already. You know, when you get older and you've done so much wrong, you ain't got number tears left.
All right.
Just show the Lord you sorry. You know what I mean? And that's where I am in my life. We're going to start this off with the reading the commandments. Why are you looking at me? Get in that book. You know I'm taking it hard on you today.
Oh, yeah.
Exodus 20. We're going to pick this up at Exodus 20. And we're going to start at verse 1. Exodus 20 and verse 1. These are the reading of the commandments. We do this every week in case you got to leave early. You're responsible for yourself. You understand? These commandments can lead you to salvation. Whether you accept it or not is up to you. But the commandments can help you get there. Exodus 20 and verse 1. Go ahead, brother.
And God spake all these words, saying, I am the Lord thy God, which have brought thee out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of bondage. Thou shalt have no other gods before me. Thou shalt not make unto thee any graven image, or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children, into the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that love me and keep my commandments.
Go ahead.
Thou shalt not take the name of the Lord thy God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless that taketh his name in vain. Remember the Sabbath day, to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor, and do all thy work. But the seventh day is the Sabbath of the Lord thy God. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy strange that is within thy gates. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that in them is, and rested the seventh day. Wherefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and hallowed it. Honor thy father and thy mother, that thy days may be long upon the land which the Lord thy God giveth thee. Thou shalt not kill. Thou shalt not commit adultery. Thou shalt not steal. Thou shalt not bear false witness against thy neighbor. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's house. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife, nor his manservant, nor his maidservant, nor his ox, nor his ass, nor anything that is thy neighbor's.
Nor anything that is thy neighbor's. Now let's go over to Ecclesiastes 12, verses 13 and 14. Ecclesiastes 12, verses 13 and 14. Go ahead, my brother.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter. Fear God and keep his commandments, for this is the whole duty of man.
Fear God and keep Brother O'Neill's commandments.
Keep God's commandments.
Read it again then.
Let us hear the conclusion of the whole matter.
Go ahead.
Fear God and keep his commandments.
Yes, sir.
For this is the whole duty of man. For God shall bring every work into judgment with every secret thing, whether it be good or whether it be evil.
Let's go to Revelations 22, the back of the book, 14 and 15. Revelations 22, verses 14 and 15. Go ahead, my brother.
Blessed are they that do his commandments, that they may have right to the tree of life, and may enter in through the gates into the city. For without are dogs, and sorcerers, and whoremongers, and murderers, and idolaters, and whosoever love it and make it alive.
Those are the reading of the commandments. If I were you, I would definitely read these to my children as well. Read it to them, whether they like it or not, because this is what's going to save our children if you're not here. You understand? Now, today, do we have kids class or anything? So when do they get dismissed? Get out. Kiddies, see y'all later. Ain't no kids in here. Oh, there go one. Get out of here. You better get out. Praise the Lord. Is that all? If you got a beard, you don't belong back there. So, first of all, my name is Brother Jesse, and this is my reader today. We're going to bring the word today, Israel, with the help of the Lord. But what we got to do first and foremost is level out the playing field, okay? I want you all to know, don't be fooled by the amount of people. It was only 8 people on the ark with Noah, and the Lord killed everybody else. So don't let the numbers fool you. We ain't never listened to the Lord. It's always been a very few that listen to God. Praise the Lord for y'all being here today. Secondly, who ever been to Sunday church? Y'all supposed to be dead. So don't come up in here thinking you're better than nobody. We all broke that law. You all was a pagan. So don't come here thinking you're better than anybody else. Who went to church on Sunday? Look at y'all. You're no good dirty. You gonna do that to the Lord? I was an Adventist. When I was 13. What I'm saying is all of us done fell short. Here is where you learn how to live your life, the rest of your life. This is called Israel of God Bible Study Class. You're supposed to learn something before you leave here today. You understand? And it's my hope that you do that. So, let's open up with Lamentations 1. Ain't nobody innocent in here. If you can get rid of that, we'll be good. Everybody you look at is a sinner, once was. So you ain't by yourself. Lamentations. Pick it up at verse 1. When you start to think in your mind, when this word come to you, see, you go to church and you don't see nothing all your life. I wandered in the Israel of God. That's when I began to see stuff. You understand? As an Adventist, I just saw the Sabbath and a dietary law. But when I came to the Israel of God, I began to see other things, layers of stuff. And I was like, wow, I did not know a thing about the Lord. Look, you don't know nothing about God until you read this book. The condition we in, we born in it. So guess what you got to do? You got to figure it out before you die. A lot of our people don't even know they was in captivity before they died. They didn't know we was those people in the book. They just lived and died with no idea who they really were. Y'all been blessed to know who you are. But the thing is, we don't want to do it just like our forefathers did. You can know who you are, but then when it comes time to do the work, you flee. God see that too. But you ain't the first one to run. Lamentations 1. Pick it up at verse 1. Look at our condition. Go ahead, brother.
How doeth the city sit in solitary that was full of people? How has she become as a widow? She that was great among the nations and princess among the provinces. How has she become tributary?
How did she go from being a queen to being on the bottom? How did you go from being on the top only to the bottom? Read, brother.
She weepeth sore in the night, and her tears are on her cheeks.
Go ahead.
All of her lovers, she had none to comfort her. All her friends have dealt treacherously with her. They are become her enemies.
But look, all of these people who loved us at one time hate you now. Hate your guts. You thought they loved you, but they didn't. You know how they act like they're your friend, but they really not? That's what these nations was. Read, brother.
Judah is going into captivity.
Judah gone where?
Into captivity.
What street we on? You on Wooddale Court when you supposed to be in Jerusalem. Israel don't want where? In the captivity. You in your cell right now. Who knew we was in jail? We locked up and we ain't got the key. And you can't get out. Read, brother.
Judah is gone into captivity because of her affliction.
Go ahead.
And because of her great servitude, she dwelleth among the heathen.
She dwelleth among who?
The heathen.
Guess where you live? Among the heathen. The Gentiles are the heathens. Don't know nothing about the Lord. Pagans. And you live right around the corner from them. Read.
She findeth no rest. All her persecutors overtook her between the straits.
And that's what happened in 70 AD. They blocked you in. All your friends turned you in. Read, brother.
The ways of Zion do mourn.
Why?
Because none come to the solemn feast.
Go ahead.
All her gates are desolate.
What else?
Her priests sigh. Her virgins are afflicted. And she is in bitterness.
And it ain't no lie. We tore up. And ain't nobody coming to your aid. The priests are what? Sigh. They like, shh. They don't know nothing, the priests. We dumbed in the rock today. You ain't no priest. You don't even know the book. How you a priest? Right? You supposed to know this book. You better get on your job because you're a priest whether you like it or not. The whole nation priests. Sisters, you better get on your job and know your terms and conditions. You supposed to know that because you're the priest. Read, brother.
Verse 5. Her adversaries are the chief.
Go ahead.
Her enemies prosper.
Who your boss at work? The adversary. Who you work for? The Gentile. The book line? The book ain't line. You work for the Gentiles when you was only on top. Read, brother.
For the Lord had afflicted her for the multitude of her transgressions.
The white man afflicted her for what?
The Lord afflicted her.
No, not the Lord didn't do it. The white man did it. Read it again.
For the Lord had afflicted her for the multitude of her transgressions.
Go ahead.
Her children are gone into captivity before the enemy.
And we them kids. We the kids that's in captivity. This book was written years ago. Look at you. You in it. You living it. Read, Doc.
And from the daughter of Zion, all her beauty is departed.
All her beauty's what?
Departed.
You don't see none of our beauty. We look like slaves. Y'all look good today. But I'm saying, we ain't wearing none of our garments. We wearing the Gentile garments. And you look good in it. But these ain't our garments. We had breastplates and all that. Read about it. Go ahead, brother.
Her princes are become like harts
Go ahead.
that find no pasture. And they are gone without strength before the pursuer.
Before who?
Before the pursuer.
Because somebody always chasing you. See? Somebody always chasing you. You ain't chasing nobody. Read.
Jerusalem remembered in the days of her affliction, and of her miseries, all her pleasant things that she had in the days of old.
We don't know what those things were because we never seen them. But we had pleasant things and all other nations took them. And we ain't got nothing now. But what's in your house? You understand? Go ahead.
When her people fell into the hand of the enemy, and none did help her.
I mean, none helped her. Then nobody come to your aid. Go ahead.
The adversary saw her and did mock at her Sabbath.
And did mock at her what?
At her Sabbaths.
See? We the one the Sabbath was gave to us. We were supposed to keep that in the nations, in the front of all the nations. But they was like, look at them. They don't even know their own day of worship. They mock at your Sabbath. You going on the Sabbath, they look at them. You see what I mean? They make fun of you. That's what we've become. We fail so far, people. And it's time for you to take personal ownership. Sitting in that seat. I need to be better. Right? Matthew 12. We almost out of here. Like I'm lying, though. We almost out of here, boy. I got to see Baton Rouge. Matthew 12 and 34, brother. Talking about Jesus don't talk about people. Read.
O generation of vipers.
Who you calling the viper? Who? Jesus? What'd he say?
O generation of vipers.
He said the whole generation vipers. The Lord don't leave none left unturned. He said all y'all vipers. Read.
How can ye, being evil, speak good things? For out of the abundance of the heart, the mouth speaketh.
It does. Go ahead. What's in your heart is coming out, especially if you get drunk. Read.
A good man, out of the good treasure of the heart, bringeth forth good things. And an evil man, out of the evil treasure, bringeth forth evil things.
That's all.
But I say unto you, that every idle word that man shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment.
Y'all didn't even hear that. Read it again.
But I say unto you, that every idle word that men shall speak, they shall give account thereof in the day of judgment.
Go ahead.
For by thy words thou shalt be justified, and by thy words thou shalt be condemned.
You're going to hurt your own self, hating people. You hurt yourself. You understand? You can't afford it, right? You can't afford to be fooled that way, right? Brother, it says, every idle word you speak, you're going to have to give account in the day of judgment. So what I want you to do is go reflect back to the things you said. And then you better say, Lord, my bad. Because it ain't every idle word. Remember you was in them streets? Running your mouth? Remember you did your little hustles running your mouth? The Lord heard. He heard every word. So guess what you're supposed to be doing? Crawling on them crusty knees saying, look, I didn't know that. My bad. You got to repent because you've been running your mouth too much. That's our problem. You see the mouth on the screen, don't you? He took a picture of me. Mouth open all the time. That boy supposed to be shut. It say, let your words be what? Few. This here, will get you cut off. And he's trying to get you cut off. You understand? By your mouth, right? What was that? Was that it, brother?
That's it.
Don't be rushing me, brother. James 3. Trying to get out of here, ain't you? Boy got an attitude already. They do me like that. Hey, Brother O'Neill coming. They come with the attitude. I'm sorry. We're on today, though. I'm going to read you to death. You're going to fall out the window, read. James 3, brother.
Right.
1 through 10. Praise the Lord, brother.
Praise the Lord.
James 3, 1 through 10. Read, brother.
My brethren, be not many masters, knowing that we shall receive the greater condemnation.
Mm-hmm.
For in many things we offend all. And if any man offend not in word, the same is a perfect man, and able also to bridle the whole body.
When you got control of that tongue, you can control your whole body. You know how you be like, I almost told them something. That's because you got control of that tongue. You be wanting to get them, because you know you can ooze. Sisters know. Sisters, y'all know you can ooze them with that mouth. I mean, take the whole room out. If you don't control it.
That's right.
Bruh, I'm married. Bruh, I thought I could talk. My wife had me walk under the door in that little crack. The door was open. You can't out talk them. Stop it. You can't do it. Just read scripture to them. That's the best thing. So, you got to control this tongue, brother and sisters. You got to. People listening to y'all, read.
Verse 3. Behold, we put bits in the horse's mouth, that they may obey us, and we turn about their whole body.
I done seen that. I done seen the boys in Texas ride them horses. I didn't say I did. They ride them horses, and they got them boys go exactly where they want. That ain't no lie. Read, brother.
Behold also the ships, which though they be so great, and are driven of fierce winds, yet are they turned about with a very small helm, whithersoever the governor listeneth.
We got a ship captain in our congregation. He could tell you all about this. He been on that water, and he could tell you how much this little thing mattered to them. Read, brother.
Even so the tongue is a little member, and boasteth great things. Behold, how great a matter a little fire kindleth.
Look, a few words could start wars, start family fights. Who had family fights in their life? In Chicago, they were notorious on every block. Little words started that. Parents end up in jail. Wars around all started by what? Talking. Right? So this thing here is not lying to you. 6, what does it say?
And the tongue is a fire, a world of iniquity. So is the tongue among our members, that it defileth the whole body, and set it on fire the course of nature, and is set on fire of hell.
Go ahead.
For every kind of beast, and of birds, and of serpents, and of things in the sea is tamed, and had been tamed of mankind. But the tongue can no man tame.
But the tongue can what?
Can no man tame.
Y'all better understand that. That tongue, nobody can control it but you. You got to shut it down. Read.
It is an unruly evil, full of deadly poison.
Full of deadly poison. Full of it. Read.
Therewith bless we God, even the Father.
Go ahead.
And therewith curse we men, which are made after the similitude of God.
And you know they ain't lying. You talked about somebody yesterday. Who talked about somebody this morning? Look, you can't lie here. Who talked about somebody yesterday? I'm calling, taking pictures, brother. Y'all like me. You see what I'm saying? We the same. You got to control that mouth because people make you mad. People go there. Sometimes you just look at them like, you just shut up. You just, because if I say something, I'm a kid. It be so bad. You just got to be like, I ain't going to even say nothing. And that's with my kids. Read.
Out of the same mouth proceeded blessing and cursing.
Out of the same mouth receives what?
Blessing and cursing.
Man, I love you. I hope you die. Same mouth. That's how it works. You know, brother, you know how I greeted y'all this morning. Hey, brother. As soon as I get out of here, I'm going to talk about y'all. You see that? That's what the Lord talking about. You got to quit running your mouth. If it ain't your business, keep it out your mouth. You understand? Read, brother.
My brethren, these things ought not to be so.
Mm-hmm. Was that it? Boy, you read that thing. I was ready to keep going.
Praise the Lord.
But again, it shouldn't be that way. You got to control that tongue, people, because you can't leave here every Sabbath the same guy. You got to come back here like, I tried it this week, it worked. I tried it, brother, it worked. Put your mouth on punishment this week. Only thing you get to do is eat. By Tuesday, they're going to be like, what's wrong with you? Why? Because you talk a lot. And when they don't hear you, they'll be like, you're talking too much. A person that don't talk, we call them a what? An introvert. They don't talk at all. Make you mad. But that's not who y'all supposed to be. Only thing you're supposed to say to this, happy Sabbath. Have a good day. That's it. No talk about nobody. No criticism. We finna get into the lesson though. Where you at?
We're at that Proverbs 20.
Hit it, brother. Proverbs 20 and 12. Hit them. Go ahead.
The hearing ear and the seeing eye, the Lord had made even both of them.
Sure did. And they don't get tired. Read. Was that it?
That was it.
Man, the eye never get tired of seeing, and the ear never get tired of hearing. Your whole life. You understand? So you got to control that. You understand? You got to control everything you see and everything you hear. You can't do after other people. You got to watch. You understand? Let's go to Numbers. Numbers 12. Some of y'all need to see an example of our forefathers, because one thing we can do, we could talk about you, and then we think don't nobody know it. But the Lord always on Israel. Numbers 12. Pick it up at verse 1. Sometimes you need to mind your business. A lot of y'all familiar with this story, but he's the same God. Mind your business. Read, brother.
And Miriam and Aaron spake against Moses because of the Ethiopian woman whom he had married. For he had married an Ethiopian woman.
Wait a minute, that ain't your business. So what? She's talking about. So what? I married Ethiopian woman. What's that got to do with you?
Right.
But marrying a man, that's his brother and sister. Got a lot to do with us, player. Read.
And they said, had the Lord indeed spoken only by Moses? Had not he spoken also by us? And the Lord heard
And
it.
who heard it?
The Lord heard it.
You see what I'm talking about? You don't want him to hear it. That's like when you talking smart to mama, and she be like, I'm going to tell you that. Oh, don't. Bring that down. I told you can't go. Okay. You're going out that house then. The Lord heard it. See, when the Lord hear it, now it's out of my hands. Read, brother.
Verse 3. Now the man Moses was very meek above all men which were upon the face of the earth.
That's the number one problem you get. This guy here don't mess with nobody. Everybody, he meek as ever. All the time he meek. Read.
And the Lord spake suddenly unto Moses, and unto Aaron, and unto Miriam, come out ye three into the tabernacle of the congregation. And they three came out.
And you know what? I know Aaron and Miriam's stomach hurt. You know how it is when you finna get a whooping. They stomach hurting right now. Because Moses like,
Oh, man.
I got me a new gal. Right? Come out here. Go ahead.
And the Lord came down in a pillar of cloud and stood in the door of the tabernacle and called Aaron and Miriam, and they both came forward.
Go ahead.
And he said, hear now my words. If there be a prophet among you, I, the Lord, will make myself known unto him in a vision, and will speak unto him in a dream.
Go ahead.
My servant Moses is not so, who is faithful in all mine house.
Wait a minute. Look, Elijah, Abraham, Noah, all them. He said, what? I speak to them in the vision. But for Moses, he different. Read.
With him will I speak mouth to mouth.
He different. A different guy right here. I'm speaking to him face to face. Don't ever put yourself on the level of Moses, man. Don't ever do that. Don't ever talk about Moses struck the rock twice. What'd you do? Nothing.
Right.
Quit putting yourself on King David and look like David killed a woman. Dude! David killed a man, but what did you do? Nothing. Look what David did. Read, brother. With him 8.
With
Start
him,
up top. Go ahead.
with him will I speak mouth to mouth, even apparently, and not in dark speeches. And the similitude of the Lord shall he behold. Wherefore, then were ye not afraid to speak against my servant Moses?
The Lord hit him with that question. Why weren't you afraid to talk at Moses? Right? You know what your dad say, didn't I tell you didn't go in there? You know what's coming next, right? So he said, why weren't you afraid to talk about my servant Moses? My buddy, my friend. Why weren't you afraid? Read.
And the anger of the Lord was kindled against him, and he departed.
The Lord left mad. They don't know what's going to happen now. They don't know what's going to go down. They just looking like this, uh-oh, he gone. Something to go down. So they looking. Read, Israel.
And the cloud departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, white as snow.
Mean, what if she white already? Why she turn white? If she white, how she turn white? Right? That's just learning something on the way to learning something. You can't turn white if you're white. You may get sick, an infection. But you ain't turning. Right? Go ahead.
And Aaron looked upon Miriam, and behold, she was leprous.
Go ahead.
And Aaron said unto Moses, Alas, my Lord, I beseech thee, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned.
And ain't nothing happened to Aaron, but he already scared. He shook. He said, and Aaron said unto Moses, please, bro. You know, your brother. Right? Go ahead.
Let her not be as one dead, of whom the flesh is half consumed when he cometh out of his mother's womb.
Go ahead.
And Moses cried unto the Lord.
He cried unto who?
Cried unto the Lord.
After you talk about me? Wait a minute. Who was you talking about before I make this prayer? See, Moses couldn't be like me. See, he meek. He got right on the job. I have to ask you a few more questions. Did you really mean what you said? It ain't right for that. But that's why the Lord is so much better. You see? Because the human man, he going for petty things. The Lord want to get your attention. Where you at?
At 13.
Read, brother.
And Moses cried unto the Lord, saying, Heal her now, O God, I beseech thee. And the Lord said unto Moses, If her father had but spit in her face, should she not be ashamed 7 days?
Yeah, because when you did something disrespect against your family, your daddy spit in your face, put her out the camp. Right? Same thing. He was like, do what your daddy do. Put out the camp 7 days. Go ahead.
Let her be shut out of the camp 7 days, and after let her be received in again.
Go ahead.
And Miriam was shut out of the camp 7 days, and the people journeyed not till Miriam was brought in again. And afterward the people removed from Hezrah and pitched in the wilderness of Paran.
And the whole nation learned, keep your mouth closed about when you're talking about Moses. Shut your mouth. That's what you call murmuring. Shut up. There you go, the run of your mouth. Right? You got to watch that. Numbers 13. Let me know when you get there. Pick it up at verse 1.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, Send down men, that they may search the land of Canaan, which I give unto the children of Israel. Of every tribe of their fathers shall ye send a man, every one a ruler among them.
Go ahead.
Skip to 17.
Yeah, skip to 17. So the Lord say, look, they going in the promised land. Lord say, go look at that land. Told Moses, go get your land. Go get it, right? Go ahead. 17.
And Moses sent them to spy out the land.
Wait a minute. Did the Lord say send spies, or did he say just go take it? Well, told them to just go take it. Moses sent spies. Go look at it first, right? Go ahead.
And Moses sent them to spy out the land of Canaan, and said unto them, Get you up this way southward, and go into the mountain, and see the land, what it is, and the people that dwell therein, whether they be strong or weak, few or many.
Go ahead.
And what the land is that they dwell in, whether they be good or bad, and what cities they be that they dwell in, whether in tents or in strongholds, and what the land is, whether it be fat or lean, whether they be wood therein or not. And be ye of good courage, and bring up the fruit of the land. Now the time was the time of the first grapes, first ripe grapes.
Go ahead.
So they went up and searched the land of the wilderness of Zin and to Rehob, as men came to Hamath.
Skip to 25 and read.
And
No, read 24. I'm sorry.
Through 24.
Yeah, read 24. I'm sorry, brother. I threw that in there. Go ahead.
The place was called the brook of Eshol because of the cluster of grapes which the children of Israel cut down from thence.
So I wanted to just point that out because a cluster of grapes at Kroger's, you can carry like this. These grapes, you needed 2 men to carry one cluster. You understand? That lets you know how sin done brought us so far down. It's smashing us. Don't nothing really even grow now the way it used to. You go into the grocery store, look at that fruit like you a professional, thumping stuff. And ain't none of it no good. You know how you go in there from the country. You got to thump them. Oh, they sweet. No, it's not. It is not sweet. I tasted it. Look, it's even different from when we was kids. It's different. Chickens were never this big. You go get a chicken, it was this big. And she fed 10 kids with it. I don't know how she did it, but she did it. But I'm saying everything now is reduced. We don't even know what a real leaf look like. You understand? Because we've been born in sin. It took them 2 men to carry a cluster of grapes, bro. One cluster. Who been to Kroger? What's the grocery store out here? Walmart. Go get a cluster of grapes. Gonna cost you $20 for a little bit. That's how far we falling, brother. Read, brother. 25.
And they returned from searching of the land after 40 days. And they went and came to Moses and to Aaron and to all the congregation of the children of Israel and to the wilderness of Paran, to Kadesh, and brought word unto them and unto all the congregation and showed them the fruit of the land.
Go ahead.
And they told them and said, we came into the land whither thou sentest us, and surely it floweth with milk and honey, and this is the fruit of it.
Go ahead.
Nevertheless, the people be strong that dwell in the land.
Here come the negative. Here come the negative. Nevertheless, the people be what?
Be strong that dwell in the land.
Go ahead.
And the cities are walled and very great. And moreover, we saw the children of Anak there.
Go ahead.
The Amalekites dwell in the land of the south, and the Hittites and the Jebusites and the Amorites dwell in the mountains, and the Canaanites dwell by the sea and by the coast of Jordan.
Go ahead.
And Caleb stilled the people
Caleb
before
did
Moses.
what?
He stilled the people
Hold
before
up, man.
Moses.
Hold up. He's like, stop, man. Hold up. That ain't nothing. Caleb was like, don't worry about that. He tried to stop the negative, right? So Caleb stilled the people what?
And said, let us go up at once and possess it, for we are well able to overcome it.
Go ahead.
But the men that went up with him said, we be not able to go up against the people, for they are stronger than we.
We can't open no class on this street. We ain't going to grow. It's always somebody negative. Always somebody scared. Always. If it's 2 of y'all, 1 of y'all scared. You better be real with this. The Lord gave him instruction. These boys didn't see number fear. Right? Go ahead, brother.
32. And they brought up an evil report of the land, which they had searched unto the children of Israel, saying, the land through which we have gone and searched it, is a land that eateth up the inhabitants thereof. And all the people we saw in it are men of great stature.
These some cowards. Read.
And there we saw the giants, the sons of Anak, which come of the giants. And we were in our own sight as grasshoppers, and so were we in their sight.
Because a person with no faith only look at the negative. They only look at the danger part. They don't look at the part where you win, right? And with the Lord, you always win. Read 14:1, bro.
And all the congregation lifted up their voice and cried, and the people wept that night. And all the children of Israel murmured against Moses.
Oh, what they did? What?
They murmured against Moses.
See what murmuring do? That's when you get together and you start talking, right? So they start murmuring again. Go ahead.
Against Moses and against Aaron. And the whole congregation said unto them, would God that we had died in the land of Egypt, or would God we had died in this wilderness? And wherefore had the Lord brought us into this land to fall by the sword, that our wives and our children should be a prey? Were it not better for us to return into Egypt?
Go ahead.
And they said one to another, let us make a captain, and let us return into Egypt. Then Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the assembly of the congregation of the children of Israel.
See, these people sought to fire Moses and them. Let's get us another captain, right? But instead of Moses saying, no, you did it. Instead of Moses saying, you ain't going to do that to me. Moses and them went right into praying for them people. Read it again. 5.
Then Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the, and Moses and Aaron fell on their faces before all the assembly of the congregation of the children of Israel.
Go ahead.
And Joshua, the son of Nun, and Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, which were with them that searched the land, rent their clothes. And they spake unto all the company of the children of Israel, saying, the land which we passed through to search it is an exceeding good land. If the Lord delight in us, then he will bring us into the land and give it us, a land which floweth with milk and honey.
Go ahead.
Only rebel not ye against the Lord. Fear ye the people of the land, neither fear ye the people of the land, for they are bread for us.
For they are what?
They are bread for us.
These boys ain't nothing but food for us, player. When you ain't scared. You can't be scared. Man, it's food for us, bro. Read.
Their defense is departed from them, and the Lord is with us. Fear them not.
Because he saw the power of the Lord already. If I'd seen anything like that, y'all have to hit me in the head. I'm like, you doing too much now. Put your shirt back on. Brother O'Neill, you're doing too much. Wait a minute, the Lord say do it. Yeah. But when he say do it, hey, do it. Ain't nothing in your way. He gonna make it all easy for you. Read, brother.
Verse 10. But all the congregation bade, stone them with stones.
Oh, stone Moses and them. Go ahead.
And the glory of the Lord appeared in the tabernacle of the congregation before all the children of Israel.
Look, they got them stones in their hand. Here come the Lord. They got them rocks in their hands. The Lord come and drop up. They dropped them rocks. Read, brother.
Skip to 26.
No, read the one you just read.
But all the congregation bade, stone them with stones. And the glory of the Lord appeared in the tabernacle of the congregation before all the children of Israel.
Before all the children of Israel. Where you at?
Skip to 26.
Skip to 26 and read.
And the Lord spake unto Moses and to Aaron, saying, how long shall I bear with this evil congregation, which murmur against me?
Which one murmur against Moses or Aaron?
Which murmured against me.
He said they talking about me, not Moses and Aaron. They talking about, he said, how long I'm going to deal with these people? Read.
Saying to them, how long shall I bear with this evil congregation, which murmur against me? I've heard the murmurs of the children of Israel, which they murmured against me. Saying to them, as truly as I live, saith the Lord, as ye have spoken in my ears, so will I do to you.
So will I do what?
To you.
Man, whatever you said, I'm going to do a deal. Read.
Your carcasses shall fall in this wilderness, and all that were numbered of you, according to your whole number, from 20 years old and upward, which have murmured against me. Doubtless, ye shall not come into the land, concerning which I swear to you to make you dwell therein, save Caleb, the son of Jephunneh, and Joshua, the son of Nun.
If you was 21, you got a problem. You only did what your parents did. Now you finna fall with them. He say 20 up to 20 years old. So if you was 21, you got a real problem. 600,000 footmen came out of Egypt. He killed 558,000 of them in the wilderness. If that ain't gangster, what is? If that ain't saying, hold up, is this Jesus? You better take a closer look. He a cold killer. And that's what he do. I'm a God of war. He tell you that. So you the one don't know. And you better familiarize yourself with this God, because you ain't got that much time. You understand? Break yourself. Where you at?
31.
Read.
But your little ones, which ye said should be a prey, them will I bring in, and they shall know the land which ye have despised.
Which ye have what?
Which ye have despised.
Go ahead.
But as for you, your carcasses, they shall fall in this wilderness, and your children shall wander in the wilderness 40 years, and bear your whoredoms, until your carcasses be wasted in the wilderness.
And them kids had to walk 40 years because of their behavior. We come out of that. Those are our forefathers. You understand? And we still being punished for that. With some of the stuff we did. But we went crazy after we got in the land, right?
Yeah.
So, what was that it, brother?
That was it.
So, that was murmuring. See, when you ain't got nothing to do with it, even if you at home in your bed with your wife, shut up. Because the Lord hear everything. They call that pillow talk. But the Lord can hear what you saying in your bed chamber. That's why you got to be like, we ain't talking about nobody. And when you start on that rap, be like, we ain't doing it. Because you trying to save yourself. And your mouth, every idle word you say, you're going to have to answer for it in the day of judgment. So you might as well start not talking so much. So you ain't got to answer for so much. Shut down on that language. Repent for what you've already said and control your mouth from this day forward. Right? He can just be no good. He ain't got to be no good MFer. You know how we put hooks on it? To make it sound real fancy. They'll understand me when I do this. We really do it at work. Let me get ignorant. Like you can take it up to that next level of ignorance. You be threatening too. Don't make me go off around here. You know how you be like, oh, boy, I can do that. You ain't got no power. So you got to quit murmuring. Let's check out some complaining. Job 1. Job was a great man. But pressure busts a pipe. Job 1. It's on page Job 1 and 1, brother. Read.
There was a man in the land of Uz whose name was Job, and that man was a perfect and upright, and one that feared God and eschewed evil.
They say he was perfect and upright, right? Feared God, did everything right, didn't he? Skip down to verse 6 and read.
Now there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them.
Because he is son of God. You understand? Had us thinking Satan had his own domain and he was fighting against God. Nah, Satan a servant. He don't own nothing. Can't make you do nothing. So quit lying on Satan talking about he made me do it. You made yourself do it because you wanted it. Satan remind you that you want it. That's what he do. You know you want that, don't you? Oh, yeah. He'll remind you every time. You understand? Now, he'll set you out so he can go tell on you to the Lord. Read, brother.
Verse 7.
Verse 7.
And the Lord said unto Satan, Whence comest thou? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it.
Go ahead.
And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth God and escheweth evil? Then Satan answered the Lord and said, Do Job fear God for naught? Has not thou made a hedge about him, and about his house, and about all he had on every side? Thou hast blessed the work of his hands, and his substance is increased in the land. But put forth thy hand now, and touch all he had, and he will curse thee to thy face.
Go ahead.
And the Lord said unto Satan, Behold, all that he had is in thy power. Only upon himself put not forth thine hand. So Satan went forth from the presence of the Lord.
So, is it okay for me to set up a fight? God allowed Satan to do this. Okay? Satan didn't talk him into it. Because the Lord says Job is an upright man from the beginning. So I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, Lord, why would you let Satan do that then? You know, you ain't got to prove nothing to Satan, do you? But the Lord, he doing something here. Read. Well, go ahead, read, brother.
13. And there was a day when his sons and his daughters were eating and drinking wine in their eldest brother's house.
When the Lord take away the heads, look how Satan worked. Go ahead.
And there came a messenger unto Job and said, The oxen were plowing and the asses feeding beside them. And the Sabaeans fell upon them and took them away. Yea, they have slain the servants with the edge of the sword. And I only am escaped alone to tell thee.
Go ahead.
While he was yet speaking, there came also another and said, The fire of God is fallen from heaven, and had burned up the sheep and the servants, and consumed them. And I only am escaped alone to tell thee.
Go ahead.
While he was yet speaking, there came also another and said, The Chaldeans made all 3 bands, and fell upon the camels, and have carried them away. Yea, and slain the servants with the edge of the sword. And I only am escaped alone to tell thee.
Go ahead.
While he was yet speaking,
Go ahead.
There came also another and said, Thy son and thy daughters were eating and drinking wine in their elder brother's house. And behold, there came a great wind from the wilderness, and smote the 4 corners of the house, and it fell upon the young men, and they are dead, and I only am escaped alone to tell thee.
Go ahead.
Then Job arose, and rent his mantle, and shaved his head, and fell down upon the ground and worshiped, and said, Naked I came out of my mother's womb, naked shall I return thither. The Lord give, and the Lord had taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord. In all this, Job sinned not, nor charged God foolishly.
Look, once he went through that, he immediately said, Naked I came in the world, naked I'm going to die, didn't he? Satan didn't have no more power after that. Let's see what Satan got to do now. Read.
2 and 1.
Go ahead.
Again, there was a day when the sons of God came to present themselves before the Lord, and Satan came also among them to present himself before the Lord.
So this is a second time now. Satan going amongst God and them. Who running things? God running things. Satan going to report like everybody else. He don't run nothing. This would have me so deceived in the world. Man ain't got no power. The only power he got is the power you give him. Read, brother.
Verse 2. And the Lord said unto Satan, From whence comest thou? And Satan answered the Lord and said, From going to and fro in the earth, and from walking up and down in it.
Go ahead.
And the Lord said unto Satan, Hast thou considered my servant Job, that there is none like him in the earth, a perfect and upright man, one that feareth God and escheweth evil? And still he holdeth fast his integrity, although thou movest me against him to destroy him without cause.
Look, the man, Satan done killed his whole family. God, he's standing before God like he innocent. He like, hey, you know how I do, right? He says, but he moveth me against Job, right? Go ahead.
And Satan answered the Lord and said, skin for skin, yea, all that a man have will he give for his life.
Go ahead.
But pour forth thine hand now, and touch his bone and his flesh, and he will curse thee to thy face.
Go ahead, brother.
And the Lord said unto Satan, behold, he is in thine hand, but save his life. So Satan went
So he say, in your hand, but don't kill him. You see, Satan obedient. He do what the Lord tell him to do, right? He say, go ahead, but don't kill him, right? Satan can't go no further. Read.
So went Satan from the presence of the Lord, and smote Job with sore boils from the sole of his foot unto his crown. And he took him a potsherd to scrape himself withal, and he sat down among the ashes.
Go ahead.
Then said his wife unto him, doest thou still retain thy integrity? Curse God and die.
Man, look at her. That sister was like, look, bruh, how you keeping it together? Go on, curse him and die. What was the compassion? She was wore out. She's like, she's suffering. She didn't know what to do, man. She just curse him and die, right? Go ahead.
But he said unto her, thou speakest as one of the foolish women speaketh. What? Shall we receive good at the hand of God? And shall we not receive evil? And all this did not Job sin with his lips.
Hey, and that's his wife. So that had to hurt. But he didn't sin with his lips, did he? Right? Go to Numbers, go to Job 42. So the Lord let this go on, though, right? Which tell me Satan wasn't doing nothing that he wanted. Satan was being used by God to pull this out of Job, because Job didn't know he wasn't on God's level. The Lord had to tell him, you not. Because it started off, Job, my man, but it ended up him hollering at Job. But it started with him rewarding, oh, Job, my man, he had never said, but at the end of this story, he's checking Job, not Satan. You got to understand that. So he ended up using Satan to pull this out of Job so he could correct Job. Job was like a broken vase with a crack in it. I'm not going to throw it away. I'm going to fix it. That's what he did to Job, because you can't talk any kind of way. No matter how righteous you think you are, you can't start running your mouth, right? Let's see him running his mouth a little bit. 42:10, what it say?
And the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also, the Lord...
Wait a minute, wait. We missed the suffering part, right? Hold up. Go to 40:6. I'm sorry, guys. Chapter 40:6. Go on, start at verse 1. Start at verse 1.
Moreover, the Lord answered Job and said, shall he that contended with the Almighty instruct him? He that reproveth God, let him answer it. Then Job answered the Lord.
Where you at, bro?
He said 40:1.
40:1?
Job 40:1.
Yeah, go ahead.
Start with the top.
Yeah.
Moreover, the Lord answered Job and said, shall he that contended with the Almighty instruct him? He that reproveth God, let him answer it. Then Job answered the Lord and said, behold, I am vowed. What shall I answer thee? I will lay my hand upon my mouth. Once I have spoken, but I will not answer. Yea, twice, but I will proceed no further.
So the man that's laying there, he said, Lord, I'm done. I shouldn't have said what I said. He submitted himself right here. But the Lord like, no, I ain't through yet. Read.
Then answered the Lord unto Job out of the whirlwind and said, Gird up thy loins now like a man. I will demand of thee, and declare thou unto me.
Sound like he getting at Job, don't he? Sound like he a little angry with Job. But it didn't start out that way, did it? Because Job ran his mouth. You start running your mouth too much. Read.
Wilt thou also disannul my judgment? Wilt thou condemn me, that thou mayest be righteous?
Go ahead.
Hast thou an arm like God? Or canst thou thunder with a voice like him?
Go ahead.
Deck thyself now with majesty and excellence, and array thyself in glory, with glory and beauty.
Go ahead.
Cast abroad the rage of thy wrath, and behold, every one that is proud, and abase him.
Let me see you do that. Let me see you bring down everybody that's proud. You know who the king of pride is? Satan. Lord said, I could bring you down. I'm the one could do that. What else?
Look on everyone that is proud, and bring him low, and tread down the wicked in their place.
Can you do that? The Lord said, I can do all these things. Go to chapter 41 and start at verse 1. Read.
Canst thou draw Leviathan with a hook, or his tongue with a cord, which thou lettest down?
Go ahead.
Canst thou put an hook into his nose, or a bore into his jaw, through with a thorn?
Go to 4.
Will he make a covenant with thee? Wilt thou take him for a servant forever?
Go ahead.
Wilt thou play with him as with a bird? Or wilt thou blind him for thy maidens?
Go ahead.
Shall the companions make a banquet of him? Shall they part him among the merchants? Can thou fill his skin with barbed irons, or his head with fish spears?
Go ahead.
Lay thy hand upon him. Remember the battle and do more. Behold, the hope of him is in vain. Shall not one be cast down even at the sight of him?
What is this? Who is this? Skip down to 10.
None is so fierce that dare stir him up. Who then is able to stand before me? Who had prevented me, that I should repay him? Whatsoever is under the whole heaven is mine.
Whatsoever under the whole heaven is what?
Is mine.
Go ahead, don't forget that. Read.
I will not conceal his parts, nor his power, nor his comely proportion. Who can discover the face of his garment, or who can come to him with his double bridle? Who can open the doors of his face? His teeth are terrible round about.
Go ahead.
His scales are his pride, shut up together as with a closed seal. One is so near to another that no air can come between them.
That's right. Go ahead.
They are joined one to another. They stick together. They cannot be sundered.
Skip down to 25.
When he raiseth himself up, the mighty are afraid. By reason of breaking, they purify themselves.
Go ahead.
The sword of him that laid at him cannot hold. The spear, the dart, nor the hambrage. He esteemeth iron as a straw, and brass as rotten wood. The arrow cannot make him flee. Sling stones are turned with him into stubble.
You can't turn no weapons on this guy. Ain't nothing gonna help. Read.
Darts are counted as stubble. He laugheth at the shaking of a spear.
Go ahead.
Sharp stones are under him. He spreadeth sharp pointed things upon the mirror.
Skip down to 33.
Upon earth there is not his like, who is made without fear.
Go ahead.
He beholdeth all high things. He is a king over all the children of pride.
Now y'all just had a look at Satan. He the king of the what? Children of pride. You know, that's an alligator. That's a rhinoceros. No, that's Satan. You can't break through that. He's a spirit. You can't fight that with his flesh. You understand? So, you got to watch who you dealing with. Satan is crafty with it, right? Proverbs 28. Job 42, go ahead. I'm sorry. 42 and 10, read.
And the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also, the Lord gave Job twice as much as he had before.
So once Job passed this affliction, right, and the Lord checked him, He said, look, all your friends that came and gave you bad advice, you better pray for them, or I'm going to visit them, right? And that verse 10, it said, the Lord turned the captivity of Job when he prayed for his friends. Also gave Job how much?
Twice as much as he had before.
So he lost all his kids and stuff, right? So let's see what the Lord did. Go ahead.
Then came there and to him all his brethren and all his sisters and all they that had been of his acquaintance before.
Because they got away from Job when he was sick. Now here they come like, hey, buddy. Wait a minute. When I was sick, you didn't even come see me. But now I'm getting better. Now you like, hey, brother, ain't you good? Go ahead. They do you like that today, though. Like, you good now, brother? Go ahead.
And did eat bread with him in his house. And they bemoaned him and comforted him over all the evil that the Lord had brought upon him. Every man also gave him a piece of money, and every one an earring of gold.
Now you see that? Every man gave him a what?
A piece of money.
And what else?
And an earring of gold.
Earring of gold. So you know when I leave here today, I'm coming up. Where my brothers at? You ain't Job. That's what they say. You ain't Job, brother. So it say all of them gave him something. And an earring of gold, right? We kept earrings, didn't we? Because we had that in Egypt. Man, we kept them earrings. Go ahead.
Verse 12. So the Lord blessed the latter end of Job more than his beginning. For he had 14,000 sheep and 6,000 camels and 1,000 yoke of oxen.
Wait, a man had 14,000. How many sheep?
14,000.
So he had 7,000 before. Go ahead.
And 6,000 camels.
So if he got 6,000 camels, so he had 3,000 before. Go what else, brother?
And 1,000 yoke of oxen.
And he had 500 before. So the Lord increased what he had. What else he said?
And 1,000 she-asses.
Go ahead.
He also had 7 sons and 3 daughters.
Go ahead.
And he called the name of the first Jemima.
Come on now. Come on, Aunt Jemima. Pancake mix. This where it came from? Right here. Jemima come out the Bible. Who was mocked about that in grammar school? You ain't Jemima. With the red handkerchief on. Y'all see that? They make a mockery out of, but they make money off that. She's still in business. Right? It says the first name was Jemima. What else?
And the name of the second, Keziah. And the name of the third, Karen Hapuk.
Say it again.
Karen Hapuk. We had some
And
names, boy.
the one, the Kezi, that ain't number Kezi. K-E-Z-I-A. That's Kezi. Roots. Right? So look, and the other one name is Karen Hapuk, right? I don't know nobody named that today. Go ahead. And in all the land, what happened?
And in all the land, where there no woman found so fair as the daughters of Job. And their father gave them inheritance among their brethren. After this lived Job 140 years, and he saw his sons and his sons' sons, even for a generation.
See? Go ahead.
So Job died, being old and full of days.
Look, man, I'm going to tell you, the fellas was around his house if his daughters was fine. We was all on that porch. Right? And y'all know I ain't lying. But the Lord gave him everything back. You understand? And he going to see his kids again in the resurrection. You see what I'm talking about? Because the Lord ain't got no sense of time. We do. Right? So, we finna hit you with these real quick ones so you can get out of here. Proverbs 28 and 9. Proverbs 28 and 9. Go ahead, brother.
He that turneth away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayer shall be an abomination.
Guess what about they singing? If they prayers an abomination, what your singing doing? Because you know, who been to Sunday church? They be jamming, don't they, in them choirs? Right? But who they singing to?
Right.
Who you singing to, though? I know who they were singing to today. They know who they worship, who you worship. The God of Israel say even your prayers are an abomination when you turn your ear away from keeping the Sabbath and the law. How many do that? Your family, all of, I ain't got to do that stuff. You going to pay for it in the end. Read, bro. That was it? Proverbs 1. Look, a lot of us love comedians, right? Ain't nothing funny. Really. We in captivity. What's funny? You want a joke? The Lord don't play jokes. He don't play joking. Do Bowie joke? Who he get it from? This book. Ain't no time to joke when we in captivity. Even if who been to jail? Y'all wrong, but all y'all been to jail. I know every brother there been to jail. But even in jail, it ain't nothing funny, right? But you find a way to laugh at stuff while you in jail. That's where you are now. You find comedy being locked up right now. You locked up, but you finding some way to laugh because you don't want to look at the real. That's why you can laugh. But it ain't nothing funny. Your kids and forefathers being killed as slaves, hung on trees. Now we go on the stage and joke about it. YouTube and all these places showing you how much we care about God. We mock God all over the thing, all over. What they doing on Sunday is a travesty. Dressing up or doing all that for nothing. And we know they're doing it for nothing. But ain't nothing you could do. Right? Where you at?
Proverbs 1.
Pick it up at verse 1 and read.
The Proverbs of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel.
Go ahead.
To know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment, and equity, to give subtlety to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion.
To the young man what?
Knowledge and discretion.
Because he going to need it. Read.
A wise man will hear and will increase learning, and a man of understanding shall attain into wise counsel.
Go ahead.
To understand a proverb and interpretation, the words of the wise and their dark sayings.
Go ahead.
The fear of the Lord is the beginning of knowledge.
Man, you need to get that understanding. The fear of the Lord is what?
The beginning of knowledge.
You can't get no knowledge until you fear the Lord. How you fear the Lord? By keeping his commandments, doing what he say. He ain't going to give you no knowledge until you start doing that. That's why you got to submit. Read.
But fools despise wisdom and instruction.
They hate wisdom and instruction. That's what I'm saying. They mock God. And I know we love comedians, but it ain't nothing funny to me. Now that I know the situation we in, it ain't nothing to laugh about. If you saying, let's laugh in prison together, that's what we doing. But ain't nobody laughing, everybody laughing at you. You understand? They're laughing at you, not with you. You understand? You got to understand, you in trouble. As a nation, there's nothing funny. And the Lord hate that, you making fun of it. Proverbs 29 and 11. Ain't nothing funny. Talking about the N word. What's funny about that? Can I use it? See, we sitting next to them not daring them to say it. They'll sing a song and they get to that there. And we sitting there next to it saying, you better not say it. I'm like, It's ridiculous, the things we do for money. The thing we do for money is just crazy. Proverbs 29:11, what does it say?
A fool uttereth all his mind, but a wise man keepeth it in till afterwards.
A fool does what?
Uttereth all
Tell you
his
everything
mind.
on his mind. Everything. In 5 minutes. Can't wait to tell somebody. Proverbs 14:7. We're going to be in Proverbs for a minute. Proverbs 14:7. You run your mouth, they know all your business. Shut up. Who lights off today? I bet you won't tell that. Who ain't got no food? What you won't tell? How much money you got in the bank? Oh, you quiet with it? Oh, confidential. You even use big words on that one. I'm confidential. Where you at, brother?
Proverbs 14:7.
Go ahead, brother.
Go from the presence of a foolish man, when thou perceivest not in him the lips of knowledge.
If you see a guy ain't got no knowledge, get away from him. That's what it tell you. He foolish. We don't want to talk about this. They don't want to talk about salvation. They don't want to talk about the Lord. Get away from them. Because you trying to earn salvation. You know what the big picture is. They don't. So when you see foolishness, get away from it. All they want to do is joke and talk about other people. You ain't got no time for that. We was like that in the streets, weren't we? Well, y'all was that way. I ain't never been like that. Been perfect. Read.
The wisdom of the prudent is to understand his way, but the folly of fools is deceit.
All they want to do is joke and play. Ain't nothing ever serious. Not even Monday morning when the bills due. What's today? It's the 1st. The rent is due. Oh yeah. Now you scrambling. You should have did that half the month ago. You should have been getting ready. But now, like you, all jokes. Ain't nothing serious about you. You ain't never planning. You ain't never being proactive. All you want to do is get a laugh out of somebody. That ain't no way to live. It ain't nothing funny. Read, brother.
Fools make a mock at sin, but among the righteous there is favor.
Fools make a mock at sin, talking about you ain't got to keep the law. Man, you can't keep that law. You trying to be perfect. That's what fools say. Man, you can't keep that law, right? But what the book say just then, brother?
Make a mock at sin.
That's what it say. Read it again. Don't talk to me.
Fools make a mock at sin.
Yes, sir.
But among the righteous, there is favor.
Among the righteous, there's what?
There is favor.
There's favor among the righteous. Mm-hmm. What kind of favor? Did he say monetary? No, he didn't say that. Wisdom. Wisdom. That's the reward. Read, brother.
16.
16. Keep me honest.
A wise man feareth and departed from evil, but the fool rageth and is confident.
And confident in this. How many guys have you spoke to about this word, but they confident in their foolishness? They won't come at all. They won't visit. You talk, they know what you want. They still come around you though. But they like, he on some other stuff. Like you. No, bruh. At one point, you're going to quit coming around. Because, again, I don't do foolishness, right? Where you at?
17.
Read.
He that is soon angry dealeth foolishly, and a man of wicked devices is hated.
You can't lead by your anger. You got to control that anger because it's resting in the bosom of what? Fools. Anger is no excuse. You got to control that like your tongue. You can't just be popping off at everybody. Right? Because you think you can. What else, brother? Where we at? Proverbs 26:3. You got to watch your mouth. You can say what you want, but then you shouldn't. You got to be discreet with some things, man. You don't have to say everything on your mind. Pull them to the side. You know your breath is love. You ain't got to say it loud. Brother O'Neill, you know your breath. Pull me to the side. But some people want to see you squirm. Proverbs 26:3, what does it say?
A whip for the horse, a bridle for the ass, and a rod for the fool's back.
Man, if the Lord he need to bring this back. 40 stripes. Oh, you got caught? Oh, 40. With one of them switches, them country switches that don't break. Right? So, for a fool, a whooping. So guess what? If you want to keep your kids from being foolish, guess what you need to do? Whoop they behind. Every time you do something stupid, let me introduce you to stupid. Right? Because you're going to get tired of meeting him after a while. So, a whip for the horse, you know what that do, right? Mm-hmm. A bridle for the ass, mm-hmm. right? And a rod for a fool's back. Go ahead, brother.
Answer not a fool according to his folly, lest thou also be likened to him.
Look, you see a fool, don't even respond to it. Man, I don't play that. Separate yourself from all foolishness. That's why I like Brother Bowie. I be scared to call him. When I get a call from him, my stomach hurts. Because he don't play. And I ain't saying I'm a grown man. I don't fear that man, but I respect this word. And he respects this word. And he hold you accountable if you stand here. You understand? He holds you accountable. I love that. My picture will be outside if he didn't. You got to watch us. You got to control it.
Right.
Boy controls it. You understand? Read, brother.
Verse 5. Answer a fool according to his folly, lest he be wise in his own conceit.
Go ahead.
He that sendeth a message by the hand of a fool, cut it off the feet, and drink it damaged.
Wait a minute. He that sends a message by what?
By the hand of a fool.
Cut it off what?
Cut it off the feet.
And what?
And drink it damaged.
I don't know what that means. But it don't sound good. Read, brother. Read for no understanding. That's one of them things of old people used to say. But hey, man, I'm going to leave it alone. Read 7. Was that it?
Down to 10.
Skip down to 10 and read, brother.
The great God that formed all things, both rewarded the fool and rewarded transgressors.
And rewarded what?
The fool and the transgressor.
You see that? The Lord got his mind, got his eye on everything, brother. Was that it?
11.
Read that.
As the dog returned to his vomit, so a fool returned to his father.
And you could bet that. You could bet. Ain't nowhere to go from here. When you get this knowledge, ain't nowhere to go. You can try to be a Muslim. It ain't going to make no sense. You can try to be an atheist. It ain't going to make no sense. Right? So, it's a dog returned to his vomit, so a fool returned to his folly. And that ain't no lie. Proverbs 12. Y'all know who wrote Proverbs. So this man knew everything. Proverbs 12. Pick it up at 15 and 16. Read. We ain't got that much longer, brother. We got 15 minutes.
Time, brother.
Y'all gonna tell on me anyway. 12. Proverbs 12, 15 and 16. He was talking about you too, boo. That's what y'all be saying. He was talking about you too, boo. Proverbs 12, 15 and 16. Read.
The way of a fool is right in his own eyes, but he that hearkeneth to counsel is wise.
Yeah, because again, a way of a fool is righteous in his own. I know a lot of fools. They will not take this word. They reject it like, you different, we different. No, we're not. We're on our way to different places, but we're not different, right? So a fool is right in his own eyes. Look at all of them on YouTube. Look at your actors and your comedians and your singers. All done chase money, but don't know what to do with it when they get it. They destroy themselves. Turn on God. It shouldn't be that way, right? But all the words the rappers say, you know, they're going to have to stand before the Lord and say, the Lord going to be like, oh, what you mean by this? Because he want to know what you meant when you said that. Could you imagine? When you said this on this day, tell me what you meant. Lord, I ain't remember what I said yesterday. Right? So that's why you got to go back and say, you know what? Do a cleansing. Lord, I may have said something back in the day that I shouldn't have, right? Especially about my parents. Man, I went in on my parents because they were good parents, and I wanted to do my own thing. My daddy whooped me, I hope you die. Because I didn't think I deserved that much of a beating. But now you know I did, don't you? But these are the things you got to revisit. Lord, I wasn't in my right mind. I'm sorry. I apologize because you want to move forward doing this thing right. Where you at, brother?
Verse 16.
Read.
A fool's wrath is presently known, but a prudent man covered his shame.
Yeah, a prudent man, you ain't going to even know he's mad. But a fool, you'll see his anger coming in the door because he wants you to see it. He wants you to see that, right? Proverbs 18. Proverbs 18:7, one place. What it say, brother?
A fool's mouth is his destruction, and his lips are the snare of his soul.
See, your own mouth going to get you cut off. That's why you got to let your words be few. You really got to quit talking a lot. In Baton Rouge, do they talk a lot? You know Louisiana talk a lot. Plus, y'all play a lot of instruments. I ain't never seen people play as many instruments as Louisiana. And you march for everything. Party for everything. What that? Second line? Third line? Fourth line? Hey, man, it's known for that. You're known for two things, Mardi Gras and Katrina. Yeah. Yeah, it used to be voodoo. But when Katrina came, it was like, hold up. Right? So, was that it, brother?
Yes, sir.
Proverbs 15:1. 15:1, what does it say?
A soft answer turneth away wrath, but grievous words stir up anger.
I tried that this morning. I'm driving, switching lanes. Wild man comes to me in the truck, cussing me out. I did like this. When the light, I say, sorry, brother, my bad. I was trying to follow my GPS. Next time, look where you're going, okay? But he was ready to go off.
Oh,
but I said, I'm sorry, I apologize, brother. Brought him way down. It really worked, right? Try a kind word at work. I know it's hard. Joe goes and try it, though. It says, soft answers turneth away wrath, but what?
Grievous words stir up anger.
That's all you got to do is say, now what you say? A grievous word, you respond to it grievously. What you say again? That man ready to fight me now just for looking at him. Yeah, I ain't say nothing, brother. But those words will do that. One word. That's why you got to watch Satan. Just hit that one word, you go off in that traffic. I know y'all do. If you're driving them cars, somebody cut you off. Where you at, brother?
Verse 2.
Read it.
The tongue of the wise useth knowledge aright, but the mouth of fools poureth out foolishness.
Using your tongue aright is when you're coming out with things that can help the situation, right? You talk about the Lord most of the time. So if you're doing that, people run away from you anyway. So you ain't got to worry about it when you wear God, right? People running from you. They fleeing like you like a vampire to the sun. Ah, he come. Ah, he come. Oh, man, here he come. They be hiding from you because you with that word, man, and they know you serious. Read, brother.
The eyes of the Lord are in every place.
Wait a minute, someplace.
Or in every place.
Look, you can't get away from God. In your closet by yourself, you can't get away. Read it again.
The eyes of the Lord are in every place, beholding the evil and the good.
How are you going to get away? How are you going to get away when he see everything? You might as well submit, break yourself. I can't get away, Lord. I tried. Read.
A wholesome tongue is a tree of life, but perverseness therein is a breach in the spirit.
You could be on point in here. Somebody could come with the negative, bring everybody's mood down. Shouldn't happen. You should know the God you serve. And you should serve him with all your might, no matter what nobody coming there saying. We got an agenda here. It's to make it to salvation. That's our agenda. We're going to make it to this kingdom. And we ain't going to make no mistakes doing it. We know exactly what we doing. Read, brother.
A fool despiseth his father's instruction, but he that regardeth reproof is prudent.
And that is the truth. If your father tell you the right thing to do, carry it in life. If he give you this book, use it in life. I thank God for my daddy. He beat me and made me read this book. I thank God for him because I hated him, I thought. But I love him now. My son hate me because I'm the same way. We just started speaking when he got 20. Because we weren't friends. I was your daddy, you my son. Now we can kick it. Because he reading this book. You understand? That's the goal, to get your kids in this book. Not to get them as a CEO on Wall Street. Learning this book is key. Then Wall Street. Read, brother.
Let's get down to 14.
14. Skip to 14 and read.
The heart of him that had understanding seeketh knowledge, but the mouth of fools feedeth on foolishness.
How many of y'all read this book throughout the week? I can't put it down sometimes. And it ain't got nothing to do with me. I just enjoy the stories. I like reading this stuff. I'm like, he talked to a donkey? No, you got to read this stuff. And you start eating it, you start enjoying it. Because there ain't nothing like this Bible. Ain't nothing like it. You understand? You can curl up with it, and it feel like you got the fireplace on and everything. Because it be so comforting to you when you're going through something. You know what I mean? You be like, oh, what I'm tripping on this for? It's in the book. You can find comfort in this book, man. Go ahead, brother.
Let's get down to 20.
Get down to 20.
A wise son maketh a glad father, but a foolish man despiseth his mother.
And I know what that means, bro. A wise son maketh a father glad, but a foolish man despises what? His mama. Bro, you got it. Look, these ain't your enemies. These are the people that love you, trying to prepare you for the kingdom. You can't hate nobody. You got to love everyone or try. Lord ain't got no room for no hate. He do all the hating. He said, I hated who? Esau. Right? So we ain't got no time to be in. We can hate sin. That's good. Where you at, brother?
Proverbs 17.
Proverbs 17 and 12, what it say?
Let a bear robbed of her whelps meet a man, rather than a fool in his folly.
And that's serious. Let a bear robbed of her whelps meet a man. You know what's going to happen then. You in trouble. Rather than a fool in his folly. I'd rather see a bear than a fool. You see what I mean? A bear killed me. A fool will get me in the lake of fire. You understand? You got to understand the difference. Ain't nothing to joke about. You may want to laugh at something, but the Lord ain't laughing at nothing. The whole priesthood has fell to the ground, and the whole world is out of course. What's funny? You know what God laughs at? Our calamity. When your lights get cut off, Lord, you know what I mean? You go to jail, the Lord laughing at you. You ain't got no food, told you. What funny now? Y'all was laughing first, now ain't nothing funny, huh? That's how mad the Lord is. He laughing at your hardships. God laughing at us. That's you pretty popular if God laughing at your hardships. Where you at, brother?
Verse 21.
Read.
He that begotteth a fool doeth it to his sorrow, and the father of a fool had no joy.
The father of a fool had no what?
No joy.
Because he always trying to get him out of trouble or out of jail. Can't never keep a job. I'm telling you, it's bad if you got a sorry son. Right? Where you at?
25.
Read.
A foolish son is a grief to his father, and bitterness to her that bear him.
Look, you embarrass your whole family with your behavior. I heard someone say, could you just talk to my son? And I look at them and they are like, I don't know what else to do. And you come to the elders and say, talk to my son. But the elders want to put hands on him. All right, we'll talk to him. Boop, 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 boop. He good now. Look, everything ain't no psychological problem. You'll be surprised what a belt could do. You got to whoop your children. You can't be their friend. You got to whoop them. You got to beat them. And you know what? They can still have Jordans. They can still have cell phones. But you know what? There'll be better kids with it. If you beat them, you got to beat them, or they're going to end up beating you. The Bible say beat them. I ain't lying. I got to find it. It's in here. Where you at?
We're at Proverbs 18.
18:7?
What? We had hit that one. You
Huh? Which one we on? Are we reading that one then? Why? Oh, I did? Read it twice then. Don't tell me I had it twice.
All right, let's roll with it.
I don't make mistakes. No, Proverbs 22.
22.
Read again. 22 and 15. Go ahead, brother.
Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child, but the rod of correction shall drive it far from him.
Now, what did we just say? What did we just say? Now, look. Read it slowly. Foolishness is what?
Foolishness is bound in the heart of a child.
It's already there. It's already there. It's in them already. Now, what do you have to do as a parent? Read.
But the rod of correction shall drive it far from them.
Look, he ain't going to even be able to spell foolishness when you whoop that behind. He going to be that's been driven out from me. Right? But the Bible say beat him. Don't it? Who got kids in here? Who got, they sitting next to you, hit them now. Should have whooped you a long time ago. Proverbs 22 and 15. We read that one?
Yeah, we had 24. Proverbs.
24 and 5, brother. Proverbs 24 and 5. You got to deal with your kids before you deal with other people. You think you can fix everybody else? Fix that.
Right, bro.
25. What did it say? Where we at?
24 and 5.
24 and 5. My bad. 24 and 5. Read.
A wise man is strong. Yea, a man of knowledge increases strength.
See that? A man of knowledge does what?
Increases
Because
strength.
he always working out in his book. He always in his book trying to find those precepts and things like that to save him. Right? What else, brother?
For by wise counsel thou shalt make thy war, and in the multitude of counselors there is safety.
And it is great safety in a multitude of counselors. That's why you don't get nothing done in Israel of God unless they vote on it. The council. Don't nothing go down until it ain't no buoy show. It's a board of brothers making these decisions. You understand? And they knowledgeable. And they wise. You ain't sitting in there not having wisdom. If you're an elder or an usher or something around here, you supposed to know that book. So when somebody come to you and ask you, you ain't got to say, let me find so-and-so. You should be able to point to them. If you can't, it's okay to find a brother that can. But you supposed to know that book. You supposed to know it. And you supposed to do that on your 6 days. Right? Read.
Wisdom is too high for a fool.
Wait a minute. Wisdom is what?
Too high for a fool.
Go ahead.
He opened not his mouth in the gate.
He won't. Right? Wisdom is too high for a what?
Too high for a fool.
Because again, and I'm not calling myself a fool, but I'm going to tell you something about wisdom. We have a nurse. We have what they call it, a nurses in the house, in class, a medical team. And I go to the meetings with these nurses, and one of them a doctor. I'm like, why am I here? They talking over my head. I don't know nothing they talking about. But the wisdom they have is so precious because they know anatomy. When somebody have a heart attack or something right there, they can move right there. That's wisdom that I don't have. And I was like, wow, I shouldn't be in this room. Because that's the kind of thing that's too high for me. That knowledge is too high for me right now. That's what the book is saying. When you learn this book, when you go around cats who call themselves reading the Bible and they don't, and you show up, that's like saying you play basketball and Jordan show up. See, a real reader gonna expose you. Because he know what the book say. And not to do it to mock you, to save you. Brother, he who corrects a man in his error saves him from what? A multitude of sins. So when you correct the brother in his error, you're not trying to hurt him, you're trying to save him. Right? Go ahead, brother.
Verse 8. He that deviseth to do evil shall be called a mischievous person.
And miss what?
A mischievous person.
You know, you call him, oh, he mischievous. You know how they used to use it. He bad, he mannish. That's what they used to say, he mannish. And we used to say, she fast. Right? Same thing, mischievous. Go ahead.
The thought of foolishness is sin.
The thought of what?
The thought of foolishness is sin.
Who knew that? Who have foolishness on their mind all the time? You're sinning all the time. You see that? That's why you got to separate yourself from foolishness and lock into reality. This Bible is real. You can't look at TV and get away from this. This is real right here. TV and all that, that's fake. Some of it. But this is all real. Ain't no jokes in here. Not one. Read.
The thought of foolishness is sin, and a scorner is an abomination to men.
Proverbs 23:9. Go ahead.
Speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words.
Say what?
Speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words.
Man, I'm going through it, brother. Anthony. Man, come to class, brother. Man, I ain't going to do that. You tell them something not simple. Man, give your life to the Lord. That ain't enough for them. You see what I mean? But that's how you heal yourself. You understand? But they want you to do something more fantastic. You know what I mean? So speak not in the ears of a fool, for he will despise the wisdom of thy words. You need to remember that. Ecclesiastes 5. We got, yeah, y'all out of here. Wait a minute, what time is it? 2:03. Man, I'm finna really, y'all really finna tell on me. Ecclesiastes 5, 1 and 2, what it say?
Keep thy foot when thou goest to the house of God, and be more ready to hear than to give the sacrifice of fools, for they consider not that they do evil. Be not rash with thy mouth, and let not thine heart be hasty to utter anything before God. For God is in heaven, and thou upon earth. Therefore, let thy words be few.
Let thy words be what?
Let thy words be few.
Look, man, he say, be not rash with thy what?
Thy mouth.
Shut that thing down. Close it. Close that. You know what they put on a tomb when Jesus died? Didn't they roll that stone over there? Roll something around that mouth so it don't talk. Quit talking. That's what's killing you. You talking. If it ain't about the Lord, shut it up. Mm-hmm. At least for a week. Try it. Read, brother.
Yeah, Ecclesiastes 7.
Ecclesiastes 7? Well, you teaching, I'm teaching. That boy powerful. Ecclesiastes 7 and 1, what it say? That boy powerful with that thing, ain't it? Don't say, hurry up. Quit talking. See, that's how you respect your elder. He told me to shut up without saying. Ecclesiastes 7, go ahead, brother.
A good name is better than precious ointment in the day of death than the day of one's birth.
You know, see how backwards we were? I mean, it says, and the day of death, it says, a good name is better than precious ointment, and the day of death than a day of one's birth. We cry when they die instead of laugh. You're supposed to cry when the child is born. Because look what it got to go through. That's tear-worthy. I got to leave my child in this? Yeah. That when they die righteous, you should have a drink. Man, they died in the word. Wow. Ain't no need in crying. They was right here every Sabbath kicking it with you. They got a better chance at making it in the kingdom than somebody who never came in here. You know what I mean? At least they sought that knowledge, right? Where you at?
Skip down verse 4.
Verse 4 and read.
The heart of the wise is in the house of mourning, but the heart of fools is in the house of mirth.
See, the wise know the situation we in. That's why they walk around somber. But a fool always want to party, drink, get high. Let's do that from sun up to sundown. That's all they want to do. Their whole day is filled with party. I'm going to find, even at work, party spot. My break. Give me a little nip. We all about that. Let me go out and get me a little puff. We all about that. Foolishness. Can't get around it. Right? That's what's killing us today. What else, brother? Read.
Verse 5. It is better to hear the rebuke of the wise than for a man to hear the song of fools.
Yeah, when the wise checking you, you better hear it. Take heed to what they saying. But the foolish don't care. Where you at, brother?
Verse 9.
Read.
Be not hasty in thy spirit to be angry, for anger rested in the bosom of fools.
Ecclesiastes 9 and 13.
17?
Huh?
17.
17 as well, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Be not much over wicked, neither be thou foolish. Why shouldest thou die before thy time?
Who know they can die before their time? You knew that? Because you say be not what? Over much wicked. Some of us be like, I don't want to steal it. I want to steal it and burn up the place. Don't just hit him in the head, stomp him too. I mean, that's much wicked. You be wanting to put a cherry on it. Don't be so wicked. Sometimes you see people getting beat up, you see somebody be like, let me stomp them. It be like that. That's much wicked, bro. Right. Where you at?
Ecclesiastes 9.
Read 13, 9 and 13. Ecclesiastes 9 and 13. We almost done. Read.
This wisdom have I seen also under the sun, and it seemed great unto me.
Go ahead.
There was a little city, and few men in it. And there came a great king against it, and besieged it, and built great bulwarks against it. Now there was found in it a poor wise man, and he, by his wisdom, delivered the city. Yet no man remembered that same poor man.
Go ahead. 16, read that one for me.
Then said I, wisdom is better than strength. Nevertheless, the poor man's wisdom is despised, and his words are not heard.
And ain't never heard. 17, read that.
The words of the wise men are heard in quiet more than the cry of him that ruleth among fools.
You see that? The words of a wise man are heard in quiet more than of him that ruleth among fools. Because you're going to hear what the fools say. Hey, see what happened to Shannon Sharp? We were just talking about the resurrection. You see what I mean? A fool don't want to do no current events. Things like men of God want to know how to make it to the kingdom. They ain't spending no time on no foolishness. We ain't doing that no more. We about getting in the kingdom, right? Where you at?
18.
Read.
Wisdom is better than weapons of war, but one sinner destroyeth much good.
And one sinner can do what?
Destroy it much good.
Come on, Akon. Remember you stole the stuff, then buried it under the tent? Mm-hmm. You got 33 men killed for nothing. The Lord say what then? Bring him and his family, I'll kill them all.
Cattle too.
Real gangster. Hey, animals? Hey, thank you, brother. Bring that. He was like the animals too, much wicked. Much wicked. I brother say, bring the animals too. And he ain't lying. You know, that's what the Lord did. Right? Yeah. Where you at, brother?
Ecclesiastes 10.
Ecclesiastes 10 and 3. Ecclesiastes 10 and 3. Come on with it.
Yeah, also, when he that is a fool walketh by the way, his wisdom faileth him. And he saith to everyone that he is a fool.
That he is a what?
That he is a fool.
How is it you get all this knowledge, leave here and forget it? Go on work. You don't, at work, they don't even know you go to church. They don't even know you're a Christian. You hide it so well in foolishness. Family don't know nothing you do. Right? Go ahead, brother.
Verse 12.
Verse 12 and read.
The words of a wise man's mouth are gracious, but the lips of a fool will swallow up himself.
Gracious man gonna tell you, man, you look great, brother. Keep doing like you doing. A fool, you look bad. I got on new clothes and I look bad, yeah. Because they foolish. They don't want you to be happy at all. Where you at?
13.
Go ahead.
The beginning of the words of his mouth is foolishness, and the end of his talk is mischievous madness.
And when you're in the world, that's what you run into a lot. In the barbershops and everything else. This is what you run into. Go ahead, brother.
A fool also is full of words. A man cannot tell what shall be, and what shall be after him. Who can tell him?
A fool also is full of what?
Full of words.
Look. Try to be half full. Don't talk a lot. I ain't meaning don't talk to each other. Quit talking about things that are conducive to getting to the kingdom, y'all. Especially on the Sabbath day. You shouldn't be talking about nothing on the Sabbath day but the Lord. If you're talking about anything more, you're in violation. Because this day don't even belong to you. This day belongs to God. You got 6 days. You like, well, Brother O'Neill, I don't get it. Take out $7. I'm going to take 6 of them for me, and I'm going to leave you 1. You'll get it then. Because you can't get it without that. You see what I mean? They be like, I don't understand quite. The 7th day belongs to God, not you. So at sunset on Friday, you done. You off work until sunset Saturday. But that day, all that time, a decision should not be made except if it's biblical in this Bible, because you follow an instruction on it. The day ain't your day, it's the Lord's day. Right? Where you at?
15.
Read.
The labor of the foolish wearieth every one of them, because he knoweth not how to go to the city.
You don't know how to do nothing. Hey, could you fix my computer? Could you do this? Could you do that? Can't cook, can't do nothing. Always asking for help. Learn to do something, get some wisdom. Right? Where you at? Ecclesiastes 8:1. We almost done. We got 3 more after this. I just added 1 because you made me mad. Ecclesiastes 8:1, what it say?
Who is as the wise man, and who knoweth the interpretation of a thing? A man's wisdom maketh his face to shine.
Maketh his face to what?
To shine.
Go ahead.
And the boldness of his face shall be changed.
Look, when you got that wisdom, it do shine. People tell you, man, been looking good lately, brother. Well, thank you. You ain't got to say, I know I have. Been reading a lot. No. You ain't got to say that. Just take the compliment and go about your business. Right? Ecclesiastes 9. Pick it up at verse 7. Read.
Go thy way. Eat thy bread with joy.
Wait a minute. Go thy way. Eat thy bread with what?
With joy.
Go ahead.
And drink thy wine with a merry heart.
With a what?
With a merry heart.
Go ahead.
For God now accepted thy works.
God now do what?
Accepted thy works.
Go ahead.
Let thy garments always be white.
Let thy garments always be what?
White.
And what else?
And let thy head lack no ointment.
And the ointment is this word. Don't let your head lack no ointment, and always keep thy garments clean. What do you mean? I wear a uniform at work. Keep it clean. Your garments under that. Your white linen, the righteousness of the saints.
Right.
But even wear that at work, wherever you are, they should see that light. I mean, wherever you are. In a group, they should see that light. Wherever you go, right? Let's go to, was that it?
That's it.
Isaiah 35:1. And we got 1 more after this I just added. And I'm going to let you go after that. Isaiah 35:1. What time is it, brother? 2:15? Oh, 2:16. We making it. Isaiah 35:1, what does it say?
The wilderness and the solidarity place shall be glad for them.
Uh-huh.
And the desert shall rejoice.
Right.
And bosom as the rose. It shall blossom abundantly and rejoice even with joy and singing. The glory of Lebanon shall be given into it. The excellency of Carmel and Sharon, they shall see the glory of the Lord and the excellency of our God.
And the excellency of our what?
Of our God.
Go ahead, do what?
Strengthen ye that weak hands and conform the feeble knees.
Because now all that wilderness talk we've been doing, we actually in it now. In this book, it's saying, look, all that talk we've been waiting on to get to the wilderness, this is it right here. So it say, those are weak hands and feeble knees, it say strength. Come on, let's keep going. You almost there. What else, brother?
Say to them that are of a fearful heart, be strong, fear not. Behold, your God will come with vengeance, even God with a recompense, and he will come and save you.
Because this is the God you've been reading about all these years. See, if you ain't been reading about him, you don't know what he's talking about. But since you've been reading about him, you've been waiting on him. You be like, oh, they like, man, fear not. He coming. What else?
Then the eyes of the blind shall be opened.
Wait a minute. If you blind, now you're going to be open. Right? What else?
And the ears of the deaf shall be unstopped.
Now you can hear. What else?
Then shall the lame man leap as a hart,
Uh-huh.
and the tongue of the dumb sing.
Go ahead.
For in the wilderness shall waters break out, and streams in the desert.
Go ahead.
And the parched ground shall become a pool, and the thirsty land springs of water. And the habitation of dragons, where each lay, shall be grass with reeds and rushes.
Go ahead.
And a highway shall be there, and a way, and it shall be called the way of holiness.
The way of what?
The way of holiness.
If you ain't holy, you can't go. If you eating swine and shrimp and all that, you ain't holy. If you ain't been keeping the Sabbath and the law, you ain't holy. So it ain't for you, because you haven't killed this man and started that new man. You ain't killed that old man yet, right? Go ahead.
The unclean shall not pass over it.
What?
But it shall be for those, the wayfaring men. Though fools shall not err therein.
Because we traveling. Wayfaring men, the one we traveling. Going through Moab and Ammon, trying to get there. What else, brother?
No lion shall be there, nor any ravenous beast shall go up therein. It shall not be found there, but the redeemed shall walk there.
I mean, ain't going to be no wild animals, no insects, no nothing. No mosquitoes stinging you, no dogs barking at you, nothing. Ain't nothing going to mess with you here. Read it. What else, brother?
And the ransom of the Lord shall return.
The who of the Lord?
The ransom of the Lord.
That would be us. What else?
Shall return and come to Zion with songs and everlasting joy upon their heads. They shall obtain joy and gladness, and sorrow and sighing shall flee away.
Because now we're going to be with the Lord, and we see his plan come together. Last place, Psalms 119. Last place I added this, because we got a little time. You really going to tell on me after this. Ooh-wee, I can't wait to get in this meeting. Psalms 119, we're going to read the whole chapter. Oh, y'all do read your Bibles, don't you? No, I hope y'all got some understanding in Jesus' name. That was the last. We done. I hope you got some understanding.